ไอ้ความสงบอย่างแท้จริงพระพุทธองค์ตรัสว่าไม่ได้ไปอยู่ห่างไกลจากพวกเรามันอยู่กับพวกเราแต่พวกเราทั้งหลายนั้นก็มองข้ามไปข้ามมาอยู่เสมอ
Peace, inner peace, is not to be found in any one particular place. Nevertheless, certain places are more conducive to the practice leading to peace than others. This is why the Buddha stressed seclusion from too much excitement and stimulation while the mind is still very sensitive and unsteady. We could say that a doctor doesn't need to operate in an operating theatre, but nevertheless it's probably a good idea. And monasteries and meditation centres, important places for this practice in that they give us the opportunity to step out of our usual life and our usual worries and responsibilities and devote ourselves to the training of the mind. When we go to a monastery or go to a meditation center, the idea is to simplify our life as much as possible, to remove as many distractions as possible in order for us to progress on the path of practice in the midst of the most conducive circumstances. But having experienced some inner peace in such an environment, then the next challenge is to take away with us from such a place the key factors that enabled us to realize that state, so that we can apply it as best as we can in situations where the environment is not so conducive. So peace is, as Luang Por Chah says, true peace is not to be found in a specific place. It doesn't mean we have to live in a monastery or we have to be in a meditation center. But he's also not denying the importance of such places to develop the ability to access that kind of peace and to learn the path towards that peace. The world is hectic, but often it doesn't have to be as hectic as it is. That it's important to try to simplify your life in what areas you can. Certain elements of daily life you can't change, it's outside your control. But there are other aspects of our life where we make ourselves needlessly busy or indulge in things that upset our minds or just distract our minds too much. So if we are sincere about realizing some inner peace, we also have to take responsibility for how we spend our time. I would say that having a daily meditation session first thing in the morning is very helpful, because it's a good way to start the day, and you can realize you can experience the benefits of it throughout the day. And when you can see for yourself that a morning meditation period helps you to be more present, more patient, more kind, more sympathetic, or whatever, then you have the inspiration to keep doing it every day. But also during the day, try to stop every now and again and just come back to your breathing, even for 1 minute or 2 minutes. And these days there are even apps that you can put on your telephone for 2-minute or a 3-minute meditation. And there are also many short periods of the day when you really don't have anything you have to think about. For instance, walking from one room to another, upstairs, downstairs, standing in a lift, walking from a building to your car or from a car to a building, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. And if you use those very short periods of time just to re-establish your mindfulness, then you'll find like you're being refreshed. It's like rebooting a day, throughout the day, and not allowing the stress to accumulate little by little until by the time it's time to go home you feel completely wiped out. Not allowing that stress to accumulate by stopping and re-establishing attention at regular intervals throughout the day.